cool people hold their mics.
Cool people hold the mics.
In the hand, it's like...
Man, I get tired, though.
I like holding the mic in my hand like this because it makes me feel like I'm like...
Yeah, like you're really in it.
Yeah, like I'm actually doing a show.
You're doing it. Baby, you are doing a show. That's the real part of it.
Right. But if I have like a normal mic in front of my face, like if it's being stood for me, yeah, okay. Yep, lick
These
it.
are the balls.
Yeah. Yep. What if mics just look like balls instead of penises? What do you think about? Do you think the world would be different at all if that were the case?
There'd be a lot less fucking dudes doing podcasts. I'll tell you right now.
Yeah, because they like that it looks like a dick.
There'd be less. They'd be like, I'm not fucking gay.
Yeah.
I'm not holding dicks.
Yeah, but they look like dicks now.
Right. But if they really look like dicks, there'd be a lot less, I'm saying. Because there's a lot of dudes in podcasts.
You don't think mics look like dicks as they are?
No, but I'm saying that if they...
Oh, because the condenser mics are less dick-like than
well,
the
you
ones
said,
that we're
what
holding.
if mics really looked like dicks?
No, I thought I said, what if they look like balls?
Oh, I thought you said, like, what if they really looked... Well, even so, let's go with that. There'd be... My sentiment is the same. There'd be a lot less men doing podcasts.
Yeah. We need to get, like... I mean... Let's definitely not make them look like a female genitalia. Because then it'd be nothing but dude podcast out there.
It'd be all fucking dudes.
Yeah. All dudes.
It'd be like...
Here, just move this down.
Yeah, okay, cool. Thanks.
Yeah, we can do that.
All right, let's put that there.
Yeah, we can do that.
Better.
Yeah, so what's up, girl?
Better Call Saul. That's Better Call Saul.
If I had a nickel for every time someone tried to get me to watch that goddamn show.
Enough.
I tell you, I'd have enough to...
Don't need it.
buy a PlayStation 5 at least. I could retire.
At minimum.
There'd be a good amount. I could buy a cheeseburger from the value menu. And it'd be a McTriple.
That's right.
How many more burgers do you think they're going to put on? You think there's going to be a McQuadruple? McQuad?
McQuaddy. McQuad.
When I was in high school and I had my first job, my go-to move was there was a McDonald's built into a truck stop. That's right, truck stop.
Are you recording right now?
Yeah. And yeah.
Thought we were just fucking around.
Avant-garde.
Wow. Sneaky. Very mischievous.
Yeah. And I would buy 10 McDoubles off the value menu, and then I'd buy 10 McChickens off. So it'd be 20 sandwiches.
Hey.
And I'd eat, probably like 4.
What?
And then I'd save the rest.
Oh, you'd still eat the rest, though.
That'd be my meals for the week.
Oh.
Pretty good, right?
It's
for like $1 a piece, $20.
I mean, it is a deal. If that's what we're talking about, cost-wise, it is a deal.
Yeah.
I can't deny that.
Now you got a goddamn fucking donate an organ just to get a Happy Meal.
Tell you
Thanks,
what.
Biden.
Great.
Biden.
Biden.
I love how they're like acting like this isn't exactly what it would have been.
I know it's literally anyone.
The other dude, like
that's what it is. This isn't.
They're just like, well, the way issues. Things are now is because this guy's here.
Yeah.
And if it wasn't that guy, it'd be different probably. Like that's not right. Just is all just a big fucking.
You understand everyday Americans, baby. You are at the core of the everyday American.
That's an interesting idea, actually. Imagine how what do you think it would be like if we had COVID under a H. Clinton administration? Would it be better? Would it be worse? There'd still be a lot of.
I mean, it was all
trucks with flags.
It was all shitty.
It
was all shitty. I don't know if it would be as. I'm not saying it would be as. I mean, it'd still be chaotic, but I think there would be slightly more order to what the proto. Like, it wouldn't have taken so long for a lot of the protos. Like, it would have been like Trump ignored a lot of shit before he.
Yeah.
really did anything. And I feel like the H. Clinton would have been slightly sooner. I'm not saying that much sooner, but I think it would have been sooner.
I think it would have been, I certainly think it would have been handled better, obviously. But I do think there would be more of I think there would have been an even greater pushback from people on the right because they're like, because it's like, because, you know, if there's one thing that they're afraid of, it's an effective federal government.
That's exactly right. Get it away from me.
Yeah. So they'd be like, this, because it's like, they don't have any support from people being like, no, put the fucking, put it on, dude.
Put it on.
Come on. Put the fucking mask on.
What are you doing?
Oh, I don't want to. No, but for real, you got to do that.
When Trump said you got to do it, people were like, "Oh, all right." Like, I don't think they were like that with Trump.
Like, he has to say it. They're making him.
They're making him. He doesn't want. He like turns around. He's like, put the mask on, and he winks. Yeah, he's a little wink.
No one could, and that's where it really, like, they don't even see it like that. They're like, well, it'd be bad whoever it was. I'm like, exactly.
Yes.
It's not his fault that this happened. Yeah.
Yeah, no, fair. Honestly, fair.
That's what I'm saying.
That's true.
I'm saying it didn't matter.
It didn't matter. We're on the same. I feel like we're saying the same things.
Yeah. Well, I'm really getting at it.
Wow. I didn't know this was a political podcast.
Well, you gave me the Evan Williams Veteran Edition. What do you expect?
That's right. Well, I am a patriot.
Small batch.
I am a patriot.
Yeah, you are a patriot.
Yeah.
You are
what they say
a
about me.
Seriously.
Oh. Is that right?
Yeah.
Because I was born on the 4th of July.
Well, didn't even think about that, but yes.
Wow, that is the the first piece of evidence.
Wow. Yeah. That's amazing, actually.
Yeah.
I should be saying that more often.
Yeah.
When we're with my conservative.
You should. They should know.
Family.
I feel like I would get more respect.
Yeah.
Not that anyone's being disrespectful to me at all.
No, they're being quite nice.
They're being actually very nice.
Surprisingly.
Yeah. Because I'm a delight.
Yeah, you are a delight.
That's what it is.
You're pretty cool.
That's right. Delightful.
I think I keep you around.
Oh.
That's what they say.
Yeah, they do say that. All right, you this old ball and chain. I won't get rid of you yet.
I love the people that like have that as like an attitude, but then they still feel the need to like post it on social media because it's like I don't want to be doing a show, but I'm doing a show.
Tippity tappity tap tap.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was tap dancing.
That's pretty good. Have you ever tap danced before?
No, but I wanted to. Oh, I'm so glad you brought this up.
Yeah, let's get into
Once Upon a Child, which I think you're familiar with, that hand-me-down, like secondhand child store.
I thought you were just about to tell me a tale and you were going to do it like
a child.
kitschily.
Not a time, but a child. No, I loved going there, and there was just tap dancing shoes, and I was obsessed with them, and I really wanted to get them. Okay. I'm like, Mom, I want to tap dance. Let me get them. And
I need to tap.
And she didn't get them for me, which is kind of surprising because I got a lot of stuff.
Yeah.
I got some stuff, but she didn't get me that. And I was really trying to convince her that I could, like, that was going to be my new passion. It was like I was going to be a ballet dancer, but the tap dancing really appealed to me.
Really? What about the tap dancing appealed to you?
You can, I mean, the sound effects alone are enough to probably put you in the place.
Yeah.
To see me clickety clacking around.
I want to hear some like hardcore tap dancing. Like to like Metallica or something.
Yes.
Click, 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 click.
Are you doing a song or are you just like?
Well, it would be to music.
Yeah, but so I'm saying when you were doing the sound right now, were you trying to go with any song?
Oh yeah, Enter Sandman.
Got it. Oh, is that okay?
That's a Metallica song.
No, it is. I just couldn't really. No. I'm coming for the fact that it didn't sound like shit. I'm making fun of you right now and you won't let me. Saying that it didn't sound like anything.
Yeah. Well, joke's on you. It was pretty good.
It's pretty good. I'll let the listener decide.
Was it good? Yes or no? Write in. mail@adamacreecomedy.com.
Yes.
Mail@adamacreecomedy.com.
Ooh, that's good.
Yeah, I have a pretty good radio voice.
You've got a great radio voice. And you have a face for radio. Just kidding. You're so handsome. Oh.
No, you're probably right about
so
that.
Handsome.
So what's up, babe? How you doing?
Hey, baby. I can't believe you were just recording. I just thought we were testing the sound, I guess.
It's guerrilla recording.
You're wild.
Yeah. Well, I like the idea of just getting into it. Just getting into it. Like,
it's like we're already chatting.
Yeah, like I really want to I don't want it to sound like it's a show. You know what I'm saying? Like I want it to be like we're just fucking around and we're just chit-chatting and almost like we don't even know that it's on.
I know. I wouldn't know at all if it wasn't for me holding this giant mic that looks like a penis.
Yeah. But don't you wish it looked like a big old set of tits?
God, I wish it was a big old set of boobies.
How can we get this mic into tits format?
If only there were nipples on this thing, I'd be so much more aroused.
And there were 2 of them.
No, I just want one large uniboob. Just want it to be a big old boob.
One tit.
Yeah.
One love.
Yeah, that's right. That's right. That's my motto.
I want to see that reality TV show.
One tit, one love.
One tit, one love. It's just about people with one tit.
Oh, but is it like in the center of their chest, or are we talking about somebody who had one tit removed? Because
that's not as fun. Yeah,
that's not fun. That's like someone had cancer and they had to get a boob removed.
Yeah, it's got to just be people who were genetically born with one tit.
I love that.
Yeah,
it's like Blade Runner, TLC, except you take the other 2 normal titties away and you just keep that middle one.
Total Recall, but yes, exactly. That's exactly right. Get your 80s sci-fi.
Get it together, stupid.
What the hell am I fucking doing?
Total Recall. It's such a good movie.
Yeah, I love it. It's one of the best. It's one of the best. They just don't make them like they used to.
They don't make them like they used to make them.
Honestly,
they make them different.
I really do think at this point, like you could just have a movie theater that just did nothing but old movies, and it would be. I guarantee you, it would be as profitable, if not more profitable, than new movies.
I completely agree. It is weird because I feel it's like it does feel really old person of me to be, to complain about how new movies are different, but they are. And there's different cinematic experience. So for instance, like the Dune movie, really good movie. Yeah. Solid film, but it's still not the same as the way movies used to be. Yeah. Like I don't care how good that or Oppenheimer was. It's
certainly not as good as the original Dune movie. That's been my stance on it.
Oh boy. That one was hard to get through. It was rough.
I've tried to watch it like 6 times. Yeah. And I think I just finally... It took me...
finished it.
It took me to be familiar enough with the source material from watching the 2 new ones to finally be like, oh, this is what's happening. Okay.
So confusing.
And then being kind of into it.
But even then they just kind of rush through it and it's so like... white man coming in here being like, I can fight. And then these fucking like indigenous folk are like, oh, wow, that's pretty impressive. Wow, it's pretty cool. Yeah. Just very quickly.
Yeah. It's a little savior white savior-y.
I would say so.
For sure.
And it ends very differently than the second Dune.
Does it?
Yes.
How so?
Because it's just like... It's just like a little narration at the end. And he was...
Oh, right. And then he took over the whole universe.
Right, and it was good, and he was just chilling, and everyone loved him.
And then they had sex, and she enjoyed it. Yeah, the end.
Exactly.
Yeah, because it's like a dude fantasy movie.
Yeah, it was interesting.
When are we going to get Chick Dune?
When's Chick Dune going to happen?
When's Chick Dune coming out? Yeah. What? Why can't Zendaya be the fucking main character? Zendaya.
Yeah. It's too. I'm sorry. Patriarchy does not allow it.
Ugh, it's upsetting.
I feel like whenever anything is like gender swapped, it's always like, oh, this is so cutting edge. It like the fact that we get so excited about it, I think is a problem.
You think so?
Not. I mean, it's good that it's
right because it should just be status quo. Like,
exactly.
Oh, yeah, it should be. We shouldn't even have to talk about it.
We shouldn't even have to talk about it.
Yeah.
It should just be like like everyone just chill. Let's just make a movie, and if it's good, it's good.
Yeah.
What are we doing here?
Well, what do you think about like, what do you think about like movies where they do have like female, like they are the main archetype, or they are the main like hero of the movie, like the Miss Marvels. Like nobody saw that movie.
Gross. What do you think about women leading movies? Bleh. No, I love it.
Yeah, but like you didn't see that Miss Marvels movie though, right? Like I heard that movie was not good.
Well, I don't think that one movie that isn't good is necessarily saying the whole genre.
It's an indictment on just women playing lead roles.
Yeah, I feel like that's a little bit of a blanketed statement.
Yeah,
I'm for it. I'm like most movies, like when Elektra came out, even though Elektra was garbage, I was so excited because I loved Jennifer Garner. Mm-hmm. I was so here for it. I just feel like I don't know what it is, but women are usually not set up for success with those movies because you'll watch them. Catwoman, like the dialogue is garbage.
Yeah.
Like we're not even going to talk about like the actress themselves. Dialogue isn't good. Effects aren't good. Like the plot line doesn't always make sense.
Yeah.
Like we're just blaming one aspect because, it's a woman like lead, but we're ignoring every other bad part of the movie.
I'm sure there's a reason for that. I mean, let me ask you this.
Please.
If you were to star in your own movie.
Go on.
Would you want it to be like a superhero movie? Or
No.
would you want it to be something? What would you want it to be?
I would want it, honestly, I look at it more of like a Kill Bill type vibe.
Okay, like a revenge story?
Like a revenge story. I love that. Like some of my favorite like female-led types of stories are the ones when they're like, I'm a little different. I can fuck you up. And then they do. And they're like, hey there, little girl.
Yeah.
We're going to rape you. Because every single movie is that. And then she's like, are you? And then she kicks their ass. Yeah, exactly. There's a way too much rape in movies. But I didn't mean to talk about rape on this podcast.
We're going to beep out that word every time you say it.
You're going to what?
We're going to beep out that word.
Yeah, you should. Beep, beep. But that's the kind of stuff I like. The superhero stuff, especially now, is just so like everyone's tired. You know, people are watching it, but like it's just so overdone. It went from how are they going to make a superhero movie good, and then Spider-Man came out, and everyone was like, "Oh crap!"
Yeah,
this is what it's supposed to be.
So it sounds like you're cool to be an action star though.
100%.
You'd be like a badass, like killing people.
Yes.
Like
absolutely.
Van Damme with the kicks. You'd be doing kicks.
I'd be doing kicks. I feel like I that's why I liked Buffy a lot growing up.
Yeah.
I was into that.
Yeah.
Because I do like a supernatural thing. And that's why I liked Kill Bill.
Would you want there to be like a love story, like a piece of shit, like Schlub is like, hey.
No, I
you're a
actually would
killer, but I
prefer,
brought you
first off, I
flowers.
prefer that not to happen. Secondly, she'd probably be a lesbian. I'm just going to say, she's not going to a dude in this situation, a schlubby guy.
Yeah.
There was wait, can I just tell you this?
Yeah, please.
There was a movie that Charlize Theron came out with.
Charlize.
And it was like Adam something, blonde.
Driver?
Blonde Atomic or Atomic Blonde.
Oh, yeah.
Atomic Blonde, I think. And it was so good.
Oh, was it? I haven't seen it.
And she's fucking around with a woman in that. I'm like, yeah. You don't need no dude.
Yeah, fuck it.
You don't need no guy.
You don't need no fucking dude.
Whatever.
Well, I mean, let's talk about Xena. I mean, that's your number one girl right there.
Xena.
That's your number one bitch.
That's right. I love Xena. Xena's the best. It's the trope of underestimate the typical woman and then her being like, oh yeah, I can kick your ass. That's my favorite.
Yeah.
I love that. I love that so much.
Yeah.
Underestimate me
too.
and now I've kicked your ass.
Yeah, I like that too. Here's the thing about Xena. I like Xena.
Yes.
I hate
you can stop there.
Everything around Xena.
Yeah. You like Xena, the character.
Yeah. Xena's cool.
Xena is
always
really
on
cool.
Xena's side.
Yes, as you should be, because she's always right.
But her fucking Gabrielle is just so dumb. She's just so like fucking white woman saviorhood.
Yeah,
you know?
Gabrielle.
She's
sucks.
just so aloof and just in her own bullshit.
Yeah.
And is appropriate. Now we're in season, 5 now?
Yeah.
And she's appropriating like Indian garb. And they're not even in India anymore. She's just like, I'm going to keep it.
Yeah, she's still wearing it.
Enlightenment.
I know. That is really problematic.
And she's got those tats, those like tribal tats.
Yeah, she does.
I bet you are.
Stop.
You look like you went to Juilliard.
And she's got her short hair now. Like they cut off that hair.
Yeah.
So it just makes her look even more.
But they were playing into the lesbian thing at that point, right? I think they knew.
I don't know.
They
But
were like short hair. Like
but
Ellen.
she's the femme.
Yeah.
That's why it's so weird.
Yeah, they got rid of. You had to keep a femme in there, and they didn't.
If we're talking about those, femme butch.
Yeah, that archetype.
Yeah.
But maybe they need to illustrate that that's not the only archetype.
That's right. It can. I mean, but she's still more femme. I mean,
Well,
just because she's got the short hair.
Yeah, but see, that's the thing. There's different. We're gonna get in so much trouble.
Oh,
there's
no.
butch, and then there's like wine masculine. You know what I'm saying? Like, there's like the CEO level.
Wine
of lesbian.
masculine.
Wine masculine.
Wine masculine.
Where it's like business class masculine lesbian,
Got
where
it.
it's like, I'm not like, it's not butch, but like I'll wear a pantsuit.
I'll wear a pantsuit, but I'm still hot.
Yeah, like I'm hot.
Ooh, I have
hot,
one.
I'm skinny.
Okay.
But like I'm very much like not showing any level of femininity, and I'm just like, I'm here to just get shit done.
So, okay, well,
Those
I was
kind
going
of
to give you an
lesbians.
example, but I don't know. Like, do you know who Ruby... I don't know if it's Ruby Rose. It's Ruby something. This is going to annoy me. I'll have to show you a picture of her, but she's a lesbian.
Okay.
And I don't know what her pronouns are. I'm using her, but she
Okay.
could go by they, them.
Ruby, please let us know.
Ruby! But she is gorgeous, but she's got like really short hair. Oh my gosh. She was in one of the John Wick movies.
Oh.
She was the one who was like, she didn't speak and she just did like,
Oh yeah,
that was her.
Wait, was she Asian? I thought she was Asian.
No, she's white.
I don't remember what she looks like, but I know who you're
Yeah.
talking about.
Yeah.
Okay.
Anyways.
So what about her?
Well, that's what I thought of because she's not like, she's got the short hair and there's butch, but she still has like femininity.
Yeah.
But she's not wearing like dresses.
Okay.
She still is, I think, very masculine presenting in many ways, but she's
see.
gorgeous.
I see.
And she has short hair.
Yeah.
So
I love that.
I'm glad we're getting into this. Glad we're getting into it.
Me too. I'm so excited.
Xena! Hey! I wish I could do that little yell.
Yeah, me too.
She's so cool.
She's the coolest girl in the world.
She is so cool.
I feel uncomfortable
It's always
calling her
funny too because she has all of these past experiences. She's like, that was me before.
Mm-hmm.
How old are you supposed to be?
Yeah.
That's how old is he? Like it's
Yeah.
so for all
Because she
of
looks
these
like she's
experiences-
35 in all of them.
in all of them.
Yeah.
Exactly. Like she can't.
She's just more like, yeah.
Yeah, exactly. It just doesn't make any sense.
Let's steal some stuff.
Yeah, exactly. They make her wild. I don't like that. I don't like how, and they make her kind of dumb. That's what I don't like about
Really?
it. Yeah, I feel like she's a little too dumb.
I saw a Facebook post that was like, the cast of Xena now, and they show like, the cast, right?
Right.
And of course, Lucy Lawless is still stunning, and
Yeah.
then they show
She's a vision.
Hercules, and it's like Kevin Sorbo. He's like got like a gut, and he looks like shit. And
Dummy.
and then of course me because I have no life, so I'm like Googling. I'm like, how old is that picture? Because she does look great.
Yeah.
And I look, and the picture itself is like 12 years old. I'm like,
Oh,
okay, guys.
that's not.
I mean, I'm sure she's still stunning.
She still
but
is gorgeous.
Come on, man.
They be doing that in those "Where Are They Now" pictures.
Yeah,
they'll
don't
be
care.
picking them. Yeah,
It's all fake.
everything is fake.
Everything on social media is fake, except for
Don't
our
believe
show.
it. Mm-hmm.
This show.
This show.
The Tax Zone.
Our show.
Ladies,
Interesting.
I know. I said that. Well, this show is our show.
That's true.
This epi.
This epi's our epi.
The Talk Zone is brought to you by Alison's Pity. No, I'm just kidding. What's up?
My pity?
Yeah, I don't know what that was. I think it was like, it's like you're my guest for this evening. Because I didn't find another guest.
Oh, I see. So I was like, oh, I pity him and I'm here. Okay,
Yeah.
got it.
When really that's just, we're just having a great time. We're just
having fun.
Yeah.
We're just chatting it up.
This really honestly should be like our standing like Friday nights. We should just, get some Mexican food and
yes.
And then come back
I want to go to every single Mexican restaurant in Louisville. There's so many. I know you talked about this in the last epi. Yeah. But it is really wild when I was looking for different ones because we've been to a handful.
Yeah.
There's still just so many we haven't been to.
Yeah, I know. I think I'm starting to get maybe, I think my feelings about it are starting to depart because I feel like we've now been to enough of them where I'm really starting to see like where they're all the same.
Yes.
And I am now starting to see that some are definitely better than others.
Yes.
And some of them are not that great. And I'm not going to name names about that, but
don't.
But there is such a thing as a poor Mexican food experience.
I agree.
Learning, and
I completely agree.
And I'm getting more and more afraid of taking the risk of going.
Ooh, interesting.
To, especially if it's like out of our way, if it's not like close by.
Yeah.
Like, oh, what if we go all this way and it's shitty?
That's a good point.
That's
fair.
And then I'm miserable.
Yeah, and you're hungry and you didn't have a good experience and you're grumps.
And I feel like, here's the thing. We've been to enough of them where like, we know the ones we like.
We do.
I
know. I was going to have us just go to one we like tonight, but I'm like, we'll try something different.
Yeah. And it was good. I mean, the one we went to was good.
But we know where we could have gone that would have been better.
Yeah, we do.
Yeah.
Yeah. Also, tell you what, man, some people have some wild opinions about Mexican food.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. I know.
We were talking to these fucking Gen Xers last week on the pontoon, pontoon boat. I'm going to let them know.
Oh, he'll listen.
And they're like, no, you got to go to the place that's like a grocery store. It's like a Mexican grocery store, and they have the best tacos. I'm like, yeah, but they don't want me there.
I will not have a good experience.
There's a reason why they don't speak English. It's because they don't want you to be able to talk to them.
Also, to be fair, like, I don't know if they're going to be so good that you're going to be like, I'm so glad I went through all of this discomfort.
Yeah,
you know what I mean? You can still get good tacos elsewhere. Like, you're not like that level of foodie that you're like, I need to seek.
Yes.
Seek out these extreme areas. I don't know.
I feel like I went through that a couple of times where you'll see some of these whites and they're just like no, you got to go to this, you got to go to this shitty part of town. You
called them whites,
and you got to go to this place. It's like poorly marked, and it's like, and you walk in and they look at you like, oh fuck, and those are the good places. I'm like, can't they just have their place?
Let them have their place.
Let them have their place.
Yes.
You don't need to be everywhere.
Yes.
Don't
ruin this.
You don't need to be there just to be like, I know what's it's like I feel like I'm watching appropriation happen in my right before me.
Yeah.
It's like happening in real time.
It's happening right there.
Of being in like places that are clearly not made for me.
Yeah.
Like, oh,
I mean, I'm sure it's like you're supporting the business, so positive. We can acknowledge that. However, there is this kind of like weird voyeuristic disrespectfulness to it that
it's like everyone thinks they're fucking Andrew Zimmern.
Yeah.
Just because they went to the West End.
So it's so weird. It's so unnecessary. And also like on top of that, part of my experience, it's not just the food, it's like the ambiance and the seating, and there's so many other things involved that I'm not trying to go out of my way to go to like a hole in the wall place.
Yeah.
Necessarily, like I want an experience too, and I want to be comfortable. And if I go in somewhere, people are like, "What the fuck is she doing here?"
Yeah,
I'm probably not going to have as good of a time.
Yeah, every single time I've been in one of those situations, I've only felt uncomfortable.
Yeah,
and it's like we just act like that's just not a experience that's happening to all of us right now.
Yeah.
Like, what are you doing?
Like I shouldn't be. You know I shouldn't be here right now.
You know I shouldn't be here.
I know I shouldn't be here. You know I shouldn't be here. Everyone feels it.
Let me just have my Taco Bell.
Yeah.
can I just have it?
Let me just have it.
It's so good.
And we know there's other, like, that's another thing. We're not denying the fact that the food is delicious.
Yeah.
I'm sure it's delicious. But it's not the level where I feel the need to go wander about, you know.
I do.
You get it.
I do.
You know what's up. Bring it to me. Maybe I'll have it.
Food comes up a lot on this show.
Well, food is all about, that's a big part of your life.
It is.
It is.
I think it's a big part of everyone's life, you know.
Because they eat it.
We spend so much time trying to be interesting, and it's just like, why don't we just talk about food?
I never try to be interesting. I just am.
Wow.
Let's
get you a plaque with that written on it.
That's right.
Put that
right. I just am.
Yeah. Get you a Hobby Lobby wooden fucking
absolutely not
print of that.
No.
With like the big letters.
Oh God.
I don't act interesting. I just am.
I haven't been inside a Hobby Lobby in a very long time.
Really?
Yeah, it's been a very long time since I've been inside a Hobby Lobby.
Yeah, I'll look up in Hobby Lobby and I'll see all those like pictures of like, I guess they're supposed to be like parents with their kids, doing like activities, and it's just like they'll like weirdly have like their arms around the kid. I'm like, oh, this is weird. I don't like this.
I don't like. That's like another thing in advertising that I find really off-putting is it's the weird level of affection parents and children have.
Yeah.
Like you can be affectionate, but it's always like, oh no. It's like lots of squeeze.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
I do actually.
Too much. Like you don't have to be mean, but like that, especially with like sometimes the age group, I'm like, that 16-year-old girl would not be hugging on you like that.
Yeah.
You're embarrassing at this stage in her life.
Yeah.
She doesn't want to be seen with you.
No.
Don't lie to me,
It
Colgate.
needs to be like you're looking at the camera like, ha, 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 and then she's like looking off with her arm struggling.
Yeah. She's like, stop it.
Yeah, that's what it would be.
Get out of here. She's really upset.
Yeah. She has like
I
tattoos.
hate you. That's what I want to say.
Just wearing a leather jacket.
Yeah, exactly. Honey, don't touch me. That's what we want to say. Yeah, just angst.
Just be real for once.
Just be real.
Dad.
Yep, exactly. And it's like, that's how all of it is, right? Like it's all, we know it's fake, but sometimes it's just too much. It's just too plastic.
Yeah, that I ran into that situation this week. I was looking for some images to throw up on a website for a company or we'll say a nonprofit organization, and they do some work for with children, and I was like trying to find like voluntary like images for children and like on like Shutterstock, and it's just like a bunch of like children like being like embraced. I'm like, I can't do that. Or like holding children's hands. I'm like, nope, don't want that on there. Nope, don't want that.
Nope, weird.
Yeah. So it's a slippery slope, and Hobby Lobby is they've got their trunks on, if you know what I'm saying.
Oh, do they ever?
They're going in face first.
Oh, I don't know. I thought I knew what you were saying, and now.
I'm just saying they're really leaning into
I know
slippery part of it.
They're slipping around. They're slip and slide.
Think they're fucking those kids? No.
Oh my God. Hope not. Jesus. Oh my God.
I was working with a friend of mine like years ago, and I can't remember what we were talking about. We were talking about some sort of weird relationship and with, I guess, someone that we knew and at the work. And I can't remember any of the details. All I remember was I told that joke, like, you think they're fucking those kids? And and that just became like just a running, you know how like you have like inside jokes, right? And it just became like every other joke was like, do you think they're fucking those kids?
If it was relevant or not, it was just anyways. You think so?
Yeah, I think anytime we like we would like observe like just a generally skeevy person.
Oh my God.
Whether or not there were children involved, you know.
Right. No, that's,
picture.
I mean, that's some inside jokes don't always make sense.
No, they don't have to.
And that's what's fun about them being on the inside, because when you're out on the outside, it really doesn't make sense.
Yeah.
And you can isolate people and confuse them, which is even more fun.
That's the best part.
Make them feel bad about themselves for not being in on the joke.
Oh.
Whoa.
Oops.
It's getting wild here in the studio that we're in.
Kick your shoes off. Stay a while.
Your shoes off. Relax.
Yeah, that's an early lesson that you have to figure out is just because things are funny to you and some people doesn't mean they're going to be funny to everybody.
Oh, right.
You know, like I feel like I've done that before where like you'll have like an inside joke with people and then you'll be interacting with someone else. And then you'll want to bring them in, but like, and so you'll be like, I'm going to tell this joke because normally this is what I would tell in this situation, but it no longer applies because you have no idea what I'm talking about.
Yes.
And now it's like, oh, I'm the weird one.
I've tried to bring people into jokes, and it's always, I mean, when I was younger, not anymore. I know better.
Yeah.
I don't even tell stories. If there's too much going on in them.
Yeah.
If I don't try to recreate jokes or stories because I know it's just not going to be as good.
Yeah.
And you can just see people just like completely checking out.
Yeah.
Okay, it was funny. So, yeah, it was, so they were like in a bar. You should just watch the video. just watch the video. And I don't want to do it. I don't want to explain it and have it not be funny. No. I mean, it's I don't need it. I know what it is.
Yeah.
I'm going to ruin your experience. So it's I feel like it's even less about that person reacting poorly and not caring what I have to say and more like you should have a better experience with this thing. And if you want to watch it, which they probably never will, you should do that.
Yeah. One of the worst decisions you can ever make as a human being.
Yeah.
And this is like right up there with like committing fraud, murder.
Sure.
Pedophilia is having a funny video and making someone watch it and while you watch them watch it to be like, isn't that funny?
Is that really?
Yeah.
Interesting, because I know someone who does that.
It's up there. Yeah, I've done it. I mean, you know, I'll throw those. I'll throw
Can
rocks.
I just tell everyone?
Yeah.
The video was more than 3 minutes.
It was like 10 minutes.
It was lengthy.
It was 6:50.
So mad. If it is more than 3 minutes, I mean, even 3 minutes is pushing it. I'm checking out.
Well, we were in a car and we didn't have anything else to do.
Long.
You know?
I mean, it's like it's the same level of torture as being waterboarded. I mean, that's the only way I can compare.
They would have so much more luck at Guantanamo Bay if they were just making these fucking terrorists just watch
videos. It is 11 minutes and 59 seconds long.
Yeah, they're just making them watch the what's that thing with the sitcom theme song that never ends? What is that one?
Oh, too many cooks.
Too many cooks. Yeah,
yeah,
which I liked.
Yeah, that was good,
but
very didisturbing, but good
to put someone in that situation.
Yeah.
It's rough
for sure. It's rough situation.
That's always like I've been at so many times where like we'll be like hanging out. Like I had that happen. I had a bunch of people over at my house.
Yeah. And
we were just hanging out, having a good time, and we're drinking, doing a little fucking and this fucking guy's just like, how about this fucking crazy tripped out King of the Hill video where it's just like YouTube, it's just like King of the Hill like edited for like people who are on like LSD. It's like and it's like I'll tell you what, just like weird shit like that. And he's like, right, and like,
oh no,
I think everybody laughed right after.
Yeah,
like,
he broke up the party.
You killed the mood, dude.
You killed it. We were all having fun, and we should not be driving, but you're making us leave. This is dangerous now.
Yeah,
I'm forcing myself to drive out of here because
you caused my wreck.
Yeah,
because I had to get away from you.
Yeah, yeah.
It's rough, man.
It's rough out there, man. What we gonna do? What we gonna do?
It's rough to be a dude in your 20s just trying to have a good time. You know?
I mean, I've definitely shared stuff, but I've shared stuff. I feel like, you know, especially when like YouTube was so big and everyone is just like watching, everyone is just trying to share their videos. Yeah. You know what I mean?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, have you seen this one? Have you seen this one? Have you seen this one? Just, I remember
back when it started. Yeah.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, 100%. So one of the things, I'll tell you the story that I remember. So you've seen IT Crowd.
Yeah.
And we were doing that and we're all sharing funny videos. And I was so excited. But of course, in that moment, I couldn't really think of any specific videos. I felt like I didn't have a lot to bring to the table.
Yeah.
But one of the things that made me laugh so hard, and I shouldn't have shown this because it's part of an entire episode, but that episode of IT Crowd where Roy is like, I'm disabled. And he's like in the bathroom.
I'm
disabled.
Yeah, it's funny.
Where's your wheelchair? Stolen.
It's so good.
Stolen.
And they're like, oh, you poor thing.
How did he get in? I don't know.
Doesn't he like fall too?
What do you say?
Doesn't he fall as soon as he says it?
Yes. No, he's like, because he's in the disabled toilet and he's pulling the thing and it's actually for help.
Yeah.
And he like looks and they're like knocking on the door and they finally open it and he's just laying on the ground. I'm laughing thinking about it because it's so funny.
It's good.
Anyway, so clearly I have the same amount of passion and vigor about it as I always did.
Yeah.
But I thought that was so funny. So I show them this scene and nobody is laughing. And it's my cousin.
Yeah.
And then her cousin. So like
and
on
they're
her
both paraplegics, right?
So really the crowd was off. Yeah. I mean, I just didn't I needed to check.
You weren't bad, they were bad.
They were the bad
It was
ones.
a bad crowd.
But it was so, I think we talked about it later of like, yeah, what was that? And I was mad because I wasn't like
they were like, what was that showing me that? That was weird.
This is offensive.
Wow.
I can't walk.
I'm not on their side anymore.
Yeah, anyways, that's what I remember because I just thought that scene was so funny. Because it is hilarious. I'm disabled.
Oh, I'm disabled.
How are you disabled? Leg disabled. That's what he said.
Oh, that's a good show, man.
It's funny. I love that show.
Holds up.
Yes. Yes.
They need to make another show like that. British
yes.
TV show. Every now and then they get it right.
They get it
that's
right.
My opinion.
Sometimes those
all
Brits
of British
get it right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Not with the beans though. Fuck your beans.
Fuck your beans.
And apparently, I've seen this. They'll do toast with mashed peas.
Oh, we're back to food. I was confused.
And then on the mashed peas, they'll put vinegar on top, and that's the meal.
I feel like they're just used to eating war food and being sad.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, it's always
they're just used to like colonizing and everything, and they're like, when we're in the trenches eating our beans.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Our beans and our mashed peas.
Our beans and our mashed peas.
It's rough, man.
Yeah, it's really, that food is, and don't they eat like, what's that? Or no, maybe that's, never mind. That's like Scottish. That food where it's like liver or something.
Liver. Oh, are you talking about haggis?
Liver. Haggis. That's right.
Yeah, with the sheep intestine. Oof. Yeah, that's Scottish.
Yeah,
but
Scottish.
Hey, it's all this. I'm pretty sure it's all the same island, right?
Yeah.
So come on.
I think so.
It's not that far away.
Come on, we know.
They love eating them innards.
They love getting in the innards.
But a lot of cultures do. I mean, you know, my mom grew up eating gizzards from KFC. That was big, and and that makes me want to vomit. And you know, but that's
if cool. I grew up with it, I would love it. I know this. Yeah. Like we are putting gross stuff into our bodies every day.
Yeah.
I don't. The chemical, all the other, who knows what's in there?
Yeah, but not like pig, like fucking intestine.
But not gross stuff.
Yeah, not gross stuff. Just the pre-approved stuff.
Yeah.
that I've decided is good.
Yeah, got it. Yes. I do hate my reliance on sugar and processed foods. I hate it.
Do you?
Like, I hate how good it all tastes. I wish it didn't taste so good.
Yeah. I wish it tasted even better.
Oh my gosh.
I
We're
wish
on
it
different
was
sides.
so good that you had to like, you keep it like locked up, you know, or else people would like kill each other over it.
Oh, what?
You know, like it was like heroin, you know.
Why?
Like what if sugar was so good?
Why do you want
that
this
you would
for
have,
us?
well, you kind of do get withdrawal symptoms if
You
you don't.
do.
Yeah. But it's
100%.
just so like easy to get.
Right.
Imagine if like there were a sugar shortage. We would
Ooh,
kill each other.
That's an interesting concept.
You think so?
Yeah, I would be interested to know how we would all react.
Yeah, not good.
Not good.
Yeah.
Murder would go up.
You think we'd be upset now about this country?
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Oh, we'd have our little treats. You find out my little treats.
The only reason there's not a civil war in this country is because of sweet treats.
Yes, I want a little sweet treat.
And bread.
Yes.
Which, like, I guess that'd be fine. Oh man, that's a great question. So sugar, right?
Right.
There's bread and there's sugar and bread.
Right. Carbohydrates.
But like, if there's no sugar, maybe we would have to pull sweeties out of bread.
Yeah.
Oh well, fuck. Well, we have corn.
Yes.
Corn syrup. That's used to make things sweet.
That's true.
So we'd have to. I'm talking all sweet. Like we have no sugar. We have no corn.
Substitutes.
We have no. I mean, that's
Molasses?
most foods. Actually, like we have like all we can grow are vegetables, like green vegetables, and like keto food. You know, like meat,
meat.
Veggies
and meat.
I think we would. I don't
like
think we'd make
paleo.
it.
That's like a paleo diet.
Yeah, we'd never make it, right?
No.
As a society,
they've made us addicted. It's their fault. They made it cheap and accessible and taste good.
Yeah, and Joe Rogan would probably be in charge.
And Joe Rogan would be in charge.
He'd be the strongest one of us.
Oh God, where are you going?
No, it's not that bad. I don't know.
Where are you going? Adam is slipping right out of the chair.
Just gotta get more comfy here.
All right,
I'm on the floor now.
You on the flow? Get it on the flow. Get it on the flow.
I don't know what I'm doing. I'm just gonna
all
lay
right,
here for a second.
Get down there.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Just gotta stretch it out.
Stretch it on out.
Can I do a little pop?
All right. Be careful.
This is
Don't
the
hurt
new
yourself.
show.
You are in your 30s now. You can't be doing anything now.
Ooh, stretch it.
Whoa, kicks.
Just a
He's doing
little air
kicks,
kick.
ladies and gentlemen.
Yes, this is the show now.
All right.
Hey, what'd you think about my first guest, babe? Huh?
Oh, so good.
The
Rastafarian. He was great.
Yeah, he was good. Shout out.
Yes. No, I really enjoyed it.
Rossi B.
Yes, I really enjoyed it. I thought it was very fun.
Yeah, he was
very
great.
fun.
Very
Very
happy to have him
cute.
on. There was a moment where I was like, man, I hope he told me he was in sketchy stuff, and then I was like looking through the Instagram. I didn't see any pictures of him on sketchy stuff, and I was like, fuck, I hope he didn't lie to me.
I didn't fact check him at all.
Because I saw some other people that I knew from sketchy stuff. I'm like, what if they reach out? Like, no,
I forgot about that.
this guy fucked a bunch of people and didn't.
Oh no!
Ask for permission to do that. So like,
you should, and then you have to start like actually doing an interview, like a pre-interview before your interview, just so that doesn't happen again.
I just started doing background checks.
You do. I was just gonna say that. I'm so sorry. This is kind of proto. Can I get your thumbprint? I gotta check the records.
I got it, a guy. I gotta give your shit to.
I had a bad experience.
Literally the first guest I ever had.
Guest was a mass murder.
He wore a MAGA hat once in 2017, and it's just I can't have that kind of heat.
I can't do that again.
Unfortunately.
So sorry. Oh my gosh.
What's up? Oh no.
Oh no.
Oh no, our dog is eating a bone in front of us, and she's just been fucking shitting her pants all night.
She's been farting.
She's been farting,
and she does not care. It's getting real stanky in here.
Yeah. That's fun being this like low down below
all right.
you. This feels right, actually.
Okay.
Me being
good
underneath you like this, like below you.
Yeah. Oh, it feels right for me too.
Like
just because I'm already.
Yeah. You're the one in charge for sure.
I'm the one in charge. I'm the one pulling you along like a child.
It's always funny in like the in the societies where like women are like have the least amount of rights. It's just like, oh, she's the one in charge.
Right, exactly. She's the boss. That's what I hear a lot.
Yeah.
She's the boss.
It's like, well, maybe there's like a weird power dynamic because she doesn't actually have rights.
Yeah.
And she's just like really super self-conscious about it, and therefore maybe like overcompensates by being, by criticizing all your decisions. Maybe if you guys had like a
I disagree.
equal playing field, maybe she'd be cool about it more often.
I don't know for all that. I don't think she's self-conscious about her lack of rights.
You don't think
she's
so?
probably just a bitch.
Damn.
if that's who that person is.
Damn.
Because so many women aren't like, you know what I mean? Like if you have a respectful relationship, or he sucks,
Yeah.
and he doesn't listen to her, and because of that, she seems like a bitch.
Yeah, I don't know.
Like I don't think it's that.
Right end.
I don't think it's that at all. It's coming for you.
Are they a bitch?
Sometimes Adam will say something and I'll be like, no.
Yeah. Well,
I'll be
that's
like,
great.
No.
That's how it should be.
Yeah, I'll push back. I'll push it on back.
Push it back, baby.
Yeah.
We're gonna get pushed back probably from this episode. That's for sure.
Whoa.
I gotta make a new theme song because I'm stealing the one from that I'm using from an actual musician.
Yeah.
I can't make any money off this until I make a theme song.
Ugh. And those dollars are trying to roll on in and they can't get through.
Yeah, it's just a flood of money. It's just trying to get it.
There's like a door there and you're like, oh,
all I gotta do is set up the Patreon, and everything's gonna be paid for.
Yeah, it'll all be paid for.
This podcast money.
Pod money.
I do think about that. Like, if I ever do start making money, like, I'm gonna have to start paying people to come on. Like, I would feel really bad if I was making money off something that people were doing for free.
Oh yeah, that would be a little fucked up.
Yeah. Oh, there'd have to be like an agreement, and have to sign stuff.
You need to. I'm a notary. I could notarize it.
Hey, there we go.
I don't know why you'd need it notarized.
Well, you never
I just recently notarized my first my first document.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, what kind of document was it?
It was a temporary alcohol license for an event.
What?
I know.
That's really cool.
Thank you.
Was it for the upcoming event?
It was for
that you're working on?
Not the NAMI walk.
Okay.
But a different one called Songs for Alex. I know. You don't even know what it is.
No, I don't. But I
it
love
sounds
that
cute.
Alex has songs for them.
Alex died. He died by suicide. It's very upsetting.
I like to hear that.
I know. Not to bring the whole show down.
Yeah, well, I hope maybe some good's coming out.
Back to me notarizing some shit. No, what'd you say?
I hope some good is coming from Alex's unfortunate passing.
Yeah. Are you going to whisper? If you got so quiet.
Well, I just want to...
That was your being serious, solemn.
Yeah.
It's time.
Well, I can hear me because I have my headphones on.
Oh, right.
So
sure.
I'm whispering. I'm like...
You are making out with your mic right now.
Yeah. I was tempted to just keep going at that.
Ooh, just put it in. Just get it in there.
Yeah. Okay, songs for Alex. Okay. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, it's an event. So
do you want to talk about the story about what happened, or
I don't
are we even in a place to be able to talk about that?
So.
No,
I don't think that's what I want to do.
No, I think you're right.
Yeah.
I think you're totally right about that.
Yeah.
But you should go to the event though.
You should go.
When's the event?
It's September 13th, the day before the NAMI walk, which is September 14th.
No, I thought you were going to say the day before September 11th. I was like, that doesn't make sense.
Oh, no. Yeah, you're like, that's just not factual.
Are we doing anything for for September 11th?
What we always do every year.
Yeah.
We sit and we stare at each other's faces.
Yeah.
And we go through all of the lives. We find a list.
Yeah.
And we just say everyone's names. Wouldn't that be... That would be so wild.
That makes sense for like the first 5 years. That makes sense.
The first 5 years.
Yeah.
No, you keep up with it out of respect.
23 years later.
Oh God.
Maybe not so much.
You have them memorized pretty much at that point.
I was gonna say like we go as like cosplay, like we're dressed up like as the buildings. You know?
Oh no. Oh no.
And then we'll have like how they have like science fair exhibits where they have like the planets, and then they have the planets like on wire, like
no
flying around the planet. The other planets?
No. Stop saying what you're saying right now. I want to stop you right now. Okay. We know where you're going with this. Never forget.
Yeah. They won't now.
Oh, God.
They won't now.
Oh, God. Yeah, what a weird... I remember... This is going to be kind of fucked up to say, but I do remember there being a time after September 11th, and I was, still pretty young.
The plane would be the planet. Around our bodies and our buildings. Okay, I'm sorry. I couldn't let people not know what I was getting at. And they would be like, what about the planet?
You know what? See it through.
Okay, I'm sorry.
See it through.
Please
You're
continue.
okay. Yeah, what I was going to say was that I just remember being like, can we not make this about everything?
Yeah.
Like, it happened. It was tragic, obviously.
September 11th, Wheaties.
But it became everything, always, all of the time. And I just remember being younger and thinking, like, why is it everything?
Yeah.
It, like, became our
identity.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Which something so tragic just being and also and traumatic and just and there's a lot of there's a lot of stuff that goes on in the world and it doesn't mean that that thing has to define you, even if, like, not that we can't remember how awful this thing was, but it just became like, if you weren't thinking about it or talking about it all of the time, there was something like you didn't care.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And I was like, are we still on that? Like, I remember being like, are we still, say what you will.
It happened.
I get it. Oh, it was bad.
Yeah.
Of course, coming from someone who knew nobody, but...
Yeah, it was a very dark time.
It's a dark time. Wow. Okay, so you just made a joke about the planet being the plane, and I'm over here. Yeah. I'm the asshole.
Being just a little bit genuine.
Yeah. Trying to be real
like,
with you.
Oh,
You're knocking your painting off.
Oh, am I? Oh, no. Oh, Booker.
Yeah,
my boy Booker.
You were hitting it multiple times. You're wild out here. You're wild.
My Charles Booker painting.
Charlie.
I don't even know why I have this up here anymore.
Yeah. I like it.
I think he's a fraud.
You think he's a fraud?
I hate to say it, but I do.
Wow.
I don't like it, but
Oh, that's really unfortunate. It's a good painting.
It is a great painting.
Yeah, it looks really good.
I don't know what it is with like anytime like black superheroes, they've got electricity shit tied up. Like, they've got it locked up. It's all electric shit. There's like Black Bolt and
what's the Jamie Lee Fox character?
Black Lightning. That's Electro.
That's Electro.
But he's a bad guy.
Yeah, but still.
But yeah, exactly. What is that?
I don't know. That's a good question.
It's like, what's really powerful, but like also wasn't taken yet. Storm. It's like, well, they got to be powerful, but also like they can't have the same shit.
Yeah. We'll give them electricity.
It's like a bronze medal of like.
That's so wild. There is. Yeah.
What do you think that's about?
I don't know.
Huh? We can't give him fire? That's Asian.
That's. God.
It's on fire.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know what it is. I feel like it's more of like it's like they give white people whatever they want, and then they're like very selective of like who gets.
They give
white
people the good shit, like you're just like you're a god.
You can do whatever you want.
Yeah, and then they're like, you can control like one aspect of nature.
Yes, exactly.
Choose wisely.
Yeah.
Oh, you get ice.
You can control the water. Really? Anytime? Only when it rains. Oh. Okay.
You gotta be near it.
You gotta be near it. You gotta be near it. You have to be in the vicinity where it's raining.
Yeah.
And if you see the rain, it's like, if it's like a far enough distance away, you can't do anything. You gotta run towards it to get the water to control it.
Man, not to change the subject, but I really felt like a king
Yeah.
I felt like a real fucking badass motherfucker when we were going down in the pontoon boat, and it was like pouring down raining.
Yeah.
And we're just like getting really, you guys are all like, oh, I don't want to get wet. And then I'm just
I know,
like,
it's so cold.
and then I'm sitting, I'm like laying, no shirt on.
Yeah.
Like fucking
shirtless.
like an Adonis, just like, let it hit me.
I know, you were out there. I was really surprised. Yeah.
Well, it's like, I don't like to try to, it's like, I don't like being, it's like one or the other, you know?
I was so cold though.
It makes no sense to try to not be wet when there's no way it's not going to happen, you know? It's like,
I was more comfortable underneath.
Accept your fate, you know?
Yeah. I felt pretty good about where I was at.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, I didn't because I was going to be on the edge.
Well, also, yeah, I was going to say if I was there, then I would have done the same thing you did.
Yeah.
If I wasn't able to, because there wasn't a whole lot of room underneath there.
No, there wasn't.
There wasn't,
yeah.
Which was booty.
Yeah, but it was a great time though.
Yeah, we had fun. Pontoon.
I'm always really scared to be on a lake because I don't know really how to swim, and I've told people this before. I didn't grow up on a lake, you know, and so it's difficult for me to.
You have told people. You let them know.
Yeah, it's rough.
Yeah,
it's rough out there.
It's rough out there.
On the lake. Living it up.
Not living that lake life.
Trying to live your life, trying to be, you know, an adventurer.
Yep.
And it's like,
that's right.
And it's funny because it's like, it's laid back. Is it as laid back as being on my couch watching YouTube? I don't think so.
No.
You know?
No. But it is more laid back than other things. I mean, comparatively speaking, no.
Yeah.
If that's what we're comparing to, but in general, it is very leisurely.
Yeah. Yeah, it was a good time.
It was fun.
It was a good time. All right, I think we did it.
We did it.
All right. Hey, if you guys have questions, feel free to write in. Mail it at adamakery.com. Talk Zone. It's in the bag. Tune in next week.
Talk Zone. It's in the bag.
Might have a little treat for you. I don't know. We'll see.
Ooh, yummy.
We'll see. All right. Thanks for being here, babe.
You are so welcome.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.